gifts, I hope. And if not, then we can just gift her, because at the end of the day, you know, a business is a business. Dr Busisiwe Nyokayamanzi Zulu, and we are going to be talking about your homeopathic practitioning, and you're a graduated Sangoma as well. Yes. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I love that you walked in already saying, you know what, I'm that girl. I love energy like that.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So a lot of the debates that we have, especially, and I've chosen to really stay out of those debates because I have a very funny way, but here I can comfortably bring them to you. Is whether the both worlds can exist, right? The Western world and the African spiritualist world. You being a homeopathic practitioner and also a graduated Sangoma, I can imagine how the doctor aspect of you is questioned quite a lot, you know.
It is,
and
it is, definitely.
Being an African woman, I can already tell shame, you're constantly fighting for the DR part of it, right?
Yes, definitely.
So talk to me about that.
It has been a journey. It has been it has been like a roller coaster, because a lot of people, I think, associate African spirituality with witchcraft.
Yeah.
So now they can't find balance. How are you a doctor and at the same time you do this?
Yeah.
So it means now you are able to use black magic on me, and but at the same time you look at this thing as the same thing. You know, I'm healing, but the nice thing about it is that I'm healing with herbs.
Yes.
So since I'm healing with herbs, and as a graduated Sangoma, when you go to your to initiation school, what do you learn? Herbs. So that's what I incorporated, and I just feathered that. So it is quite a very challenging journey. People still don't understand it. A few but are trying, that are learning and understanding and accepting that you can actually incorporate it too.
How do you do that though? I mean, how do we bring in the herbs and the Western? You know, so, and also just chatting to someone who is a proudly herbal stuff. I don't, my body just doesn't really accept the Western medication. And I think it's also because, you know, my parents took me to a homeopath like a long time ago, and I just kind of never stopped, you know.
It's something that you grew up with. I could say it's easy. You know, when you go to initiation school, like if you go to, when you have a spiritual calling, and you get taught certain trees, certain herbs that assist in certain things, you need to also understand that with me, I also accommodate people that don't want to be seen in Dumbin, which is your, you know, your African surgery, or your African consultation room. They don't want to be associated with them, with that, and you have to respect that they do need your assistance, but their beliefs don't, you know, incorporate themselves with beads, amabai, and all of those things. So if you have now a consultation room which looks much more modern, they get more comfortable. Yes, they need your assistance. So I feel like healing needs to accommodate everyone. So that's how I think with me works, because there are people who would say, I prefer that one, the heart, and then there's one who's going to be like, no, I prefer going to her consultation, maybe the modern house or the pharmacy. Then they get more comfortable. At the end of the day, they're taking the same thing, but they don't know.
But I find that very interesting, how accommodative spirituality really is. You know, it's the fact that you can still do the same thing. It doesn't really matter where you know, you go, as long as you're getting the same type of medication and treatment. So how are you now balancing that, especially in the public, with the type of customers that you get? You know, I know that there's one particular race that will run to you because they understand what a Sangoma is, and you know, but how do you reach, you know, different types of races and types of people with the service?
I think the nice part about what I do is that in homeopathy you are able to target the more Western side of people that understand that you have 7 chakras in your body, people that understand what meditation is, people that understand that whatever type of medicine that I take must not interfere with my spiritual beliefs. So through homeopath, I think I was able to target that type of I could say that type of space
market,
you know, that market and space. So I think that worked for me. And then if I come to this part now, I got so comfortable with the homeopath part that I even at times forget that, hey, hello, there's also that part as well. Because you know, with our generation and the language, how you speak and how you present yourself. In most cases, I find it challenging on this side because they would expect to see you in beads, goat skin, and only when they step into Ndumba Yako, you consult a traditional consultation room, and that's when they say, oh yeah, she is a graduated Sangoma. Like, okay, I can see that she is a healer. You know, I normally call myself a healer more than a Sangoma or homeopath practitioner because I heal at the end of the day. So I think, that's how I incorporated homeopath, opened doors to that certain side, and then African tradition, obviously. As soon as they see the drum, they're
like, okay, let's rock.
They don't have a problem.
And you know what's beautiful is that you walked in here with some gifts for us. I'm going to call them gifts because ultimately healing is a gift within itself, and you just found a way to bottle it. Talk us through that. I mean, the curation of the medicines and, you know, what goes into it. Is it the same as, you know that CO2, we need 2 grams of this? And is it the same? Like, I mean,
it is definitely, because in homeopath there's a bit of science as well, because you need to learn the human body. So I can't just put, unfortunately for me, I don't have ancestors that say, hey, put 2 teaspoons or put 2, 3 teaspoons. I need to understand if I'm using a certain type of herb for a certain blood type, this is how much I need to weigh this and that, and so that it doesn't affect you. So that's why I say, even if you have a spiritual calling, it's important to equip yourself with education, learn, so that people don't get affected by your medicines at the same time. So I know if I'm doing, like, let's say for an example, I'm doing like a flat tummy tonic. What is the main thing that is a problem when it comes to stomachs, especially for us African ladies? Fat. So I need to know that in fat there are people that are blood type O plus, blood type A plus, people that don't take meat, people that take meat. So if I'm using my flat tummy tonic, what is it that I need the most that's not going to affect your blood type, that's going to assist you, you know? So I think equipping yourself educationally, homeopath really opened that door for me, because, you know, you don't learn those things. They'll be telling you, hey, it's you know, this tree, that tree, mix that. But what happens if this person's blood type does not correspond to this? What if people have side effects? So my educational background really helped me in understanding the human body and how to heal it traditionally or the herbal way.
So, girl, it's probably the only time I'll be able to call you that, because of course the respect.
No, you can call me girl anytime.
Dr. Girl.
You can call me girl anytime.
For the skeptics, I saw one of the bottles said all diseases. Right? Does it work?
It does. Why am I saying it does? When we say all diseases, in my language we say izifo zonke. When we say all diseases, what do we really mean? For an example, I'll make an example of a typical common disease, diabetes. So if someone is diagnosed with diabetes, they go into a medication, a chronic medication, because now you will hear that it's not curable. So we put you on they put you on a chronic medication that you take all the time. So after you're taking this chronic medication, what happens? You know, your body is not built to rely on medicine. You know, I believe that God or the highest power did not create any diseases for us, but what actually causes all of these things? Food, things that we surround ourselves with, our daily habits, you know. So if someone has diabetes, in the long run they will have kidney failure. You know, people have swollen feet, people have eye issues on diabetes, men have sexual issues when it comes to diabetes. Now, why do we have a bottle like all diseases? You're taking your chronic medication, we're not stopping you from taking it, but however we are giving you this all diseases, this zifozonke, to prevent your kidneys from failing, to prevent men from losing their sexual desires. That's why we call it zifozonke. We are not saying we're going to cure the whole thing. No, we are only saying let us prevent this from opening doors to other diseases as well. So that's why we call it izifozonke. And you know, with Ogogo, we get like the elderly, they have so many things, arthritis, this and this and this and this. Now, why are you opening doors to all of these things while you can prevent it? Just focus on one thing at the same time, while you are closing doors to the other, you know, toxins. I would like to put it that way, to the other toxins. So that's what we're saying. Is it for zonke? All disease is just prevention of other toxins from attacking your body. That's all.
I want us to take a short break. I want to get into the healing part of it. I've got a couple of questions.
No problem.
And of course, I just want to read the bottles a little bit more, because say I don't so flat time. I had to eat in a month, did a holiday, and flat tummy is necessary. It is 7:40 Central African time. Let's take a short break. This is the Oasis on Channel Africa.
Find the latest Oasis podcast on www.channelafrica.co.za.
África. Conhece o Ntivani?
Claro que sou eu.
Ntivani é o amante da música de corpo e alma.
Eu amo música africana.
Ele aprecia todos os tipos de melodias e passa os seus dias a ouvir a Channel África. Okay. Adivinha só, a Channel África quer ajudar o Ntivani e os amantes da música em todo o lado a descobrir ainda mais música incrível. Por isso, a Channel África está a convocar artistas africanos a submeterem as suas músicas. Músicos, lembrem-se de nos dar todas as informações relevantes no music@channelafrica.co.za. As submissões são a vossa oportunidade de ser ouvidos, mas não garantem inclusão na lista. Todas as submissões serão cuidadosamente analisadas para verificar se cumprem os requisitos da nossa estação. Canal África, a perspectiva africana.
The Midnight Snack, 12 to 3 a.m.
Our fitness coach, her name is Yvonne Dimakato Pasha. How to remain consistent with gyms, Dima, and I'm going to put you on the spot right now. As we are talking, I will send you my picture and I want you to tell me what you think I should work on. Because, you know, when I look at myself, Dima, I think I'm very handsome. I'm so good looking, like, oh my goodness. Like here at Channel Africa where I work, I think I'm one of the most good looking people ever. Like sometimes when I look at myself in the mirror, I never get used to how good I look. I'm just amazing.
You're okay with the way you're looking. You wish people could and now you want to put me on the spot.
Do I need gym?
Yeah. I mean, if you can just consider eating healthy, cutting down a few foodstuffs such as junk.
The Midnight Snack, every Monday, 12 to 3 a.m. with Ntsako Mhlanga. From 6 till 9 a.m. Central African Time on Channel Africa, the African perspective.
7:43 Central African Time. Welcome back to it. Having fun conversations. I absolutely love it when the energy is just aligned and it just feels like you're having like a mimosa with your girl, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
We're joined by Dr Busisiwe Nyokayamanzi Zulu, who is a homeopath, a practitioner, and graduated Sangoma. So, I just wanted us to kind of take a step back. You know what I mean? When you spoke about being a healer, for some reason, the picture of a superhero came to mind. Yeah. And when we see superheroes, they're dressed in their capes, but they've seen the most evil.
True.
They have seen the darkest entities because you can't heal something you don't know. Yeah. You can't be a light unless you've walked darkness. Yeah. I don't know how deep we can go, but what are some of the dark paths that you've seen in order to heal someone?
The most challenging part is having to heal someone that was, I think, that was sent to actually destroy you. We get people that come not because they want our assistance, but just to see how you work so they can destroy you. And, with me having the spiritual calling, you get even told sometimes when someone walks into your consultation room or you get a dream, either way you will get a message that something that is coming there was actually coming to pose danger, or it's actually here to pose danger on you. We have people that are being sent to us. We also not safe. We also humans. Why does she think she's better than us just because she had the opportunity to go study? Now she feels like she can heal more than us. And whenever she has her TikTok whatever lives or whatever, she never talks about how you can actually harm someone. It's all about the healing, and then she uses this big English words. Now she thinks she's better than us and all of that. So you will get people that are sent to come and destroy you. Some would even tell you, you know, the power of the universe is that I will always protect you from all the harm, as long as you are good to it, as long as you are clean towards it. So we will get you will get dreams where messages that will tell you that Unotlanta, since she's coming, she's here with the plastic of something that is here to destroy you. And let me tell you, my darling, in African spirituality, witchcraft is huge. And actually in the African continent, witchcraft is huge, you know. You will get people coming to you and telling you that I dated this man, things that break my heart. I'm from, my mom's a single parent. I'm a single parent now. And you get people coming in and telling you, I need something to destroy whose and whose marriage because I want to be there. This man, maybe this man can give me a solid life or a simple life or soft life. So people don't mind spending so much in destroying other people. So as a human being and as a healer, and I know with all my 7 chakras, if I destroy one, like if I destroy my torso, it means I've lost it. So I can't use black magic in order for me to get, you know.
Facts.
So it's very challenging. It's very emotional. Sometimes you feel like, you know what, I'm dropping this whole thing. I'm just focusing on my pharmacy. I just want to sell muti and I want to sell herbs and that's it. But at the end of the day, you need to remember that you have a calling and it's not going to go away. You're going to die with it. So yeah, we have quite a lot of challenges, Or someone comes into your consultation room and when they step into your consultation room, it's different from all other, you know, places that they've been, and then they start comparing you. They start saying, hi, why you don't have bones? For an example, I'm a spiritual healer, I'm a Sangoma, but I don't know how to interpret bones. I've never been given bones. Only thing I was given was a slate. I don't know if you know what is a slate. So it was an old way of writing. So I didn't understand what that was until I got a pen and paper. So if you can give me your name and I can give you like your own consultation just by writing down and just scribbling anything. So they didn't understand how you do that, because we know that Sangomas need to throw bones. They need to see things on our bones. How are you doing a consultation online? Are you a medium? What are you? You know, and I'm not a medium. I'm just a proper Sangoma that doesn't have bones. So there's a lot of challenges. I can do a consultation with you, even if I don't see you, as long as I get your name and I get your energy and I'm able to do a reading for you. But people don't understand that. They still accustomed to the old ways. A Sangoma needs to have vishoba and bones and interpret things here. And you need to walk in and then the Sangoma is going to be like, hey, the reason why you are here is this and this. I don't do that. You need to tell me where I should align my reading to. Maybe just say my health. Then you are guiding me. I need guidance from you. So people still don't understand that. So we have a lot of challenges, like a lot of challenges, a lot.
What is the most absurd thing anyone has ever asked you to do?
Killing their men's sexual desire.
Your pardon?
Yes.
I can't even let you finish that. I'm sorry. Wait, please say that again. I'm sorry. That just... Please say that again. Slowly for the people.
Killing their men's sexual desires. They are husbands, by the way.
You know, I want to ask why, but I'm so afraid of the answer. What has someone done for money? Because I feel like money is also a really big one.
It is.
The husbands that I think we have a smart audience. Everyone put 2 and 2 and figured out why.
Yeah.
But the money one is one that we're seeing more and more. People do not mind doing really dark things for money. What have you seen?
I think back in the time when I was still in initiation school, because you learn a lot of things, right? We would have people come in and then we'd be woken up, I think, around 3 a.m. to say, okay, guys, listen, we have, because that's part of your training. Now you train with real people. It's not like varsity where you're going to have theory and then you're going to have a door. And then, no, you train with real people. I think the darkest thing that I've seen, and that worries me because I'm a mother to a daughter as well, it's how, I don't want to use the African name, but it's how a person, like rich people, would use pure girls in order to get a lot of money. So let me tell you something. There's this huge facade, or there's this huge misconception of if you have a ritual, money ritual, you have to have a big snake that is coming into your house, and literally you're gonna see it with your physical eyes. No, you will never see it, because it's something that is made. So only this person can actually see it, not you, not anyone around us. They will never see that thing. You know, if I was to see that, because in Zulu we say ayibonwa, you know, if I was to see that thing, I would go blind. It's dark, it's black, it's everything not right.
Yeah,
you know? It's everything not right. So I think that what touched me or what scared me the most was seeing a lot of wealthy men coming in for the certain ritual where they now have the certain thing, the certain, I call it malumes, the certain malumes that are made for them. So these malumes will be the ones that now send you to clubs to go spend a lot of money. You have to spend this money. And then the malume, because you are in communications with the malume is the one that's going to tell you, no, I feel like Nonhlanhla is the right one for me. And the minute you thinking as Nonhlanhla, I'm sleeping with this wealthy man and my life is going to change. And no, you're actually sleeping with this malume, and this malume is going to destroy everything about you. Like you become useless unless you get healing. You know, a malume is designed to take your purity and make sure that it expands his wealth. So I think being a mother to a girl, it really, that one really drained me, because why do they do? And it's young boys, young men with flashy cars and everything. So that's how they gain power, that's how they gain wealth. The more they destroy these pure girls and boys, for that example, you know, and boys are within the highest rank. If you want to be the filthiest rich, then you need to go to boys, because you imagine when you go to boys it's so abnormal. So if you're doing something really abnormal, you get more richer. You know, some get so greedy that they live the girl's part, because now I'm not as rich as I want to. But then what happens to them? They don't enjoy life, because everything that is not naturally there has a time frame, you know, and how it ends is not nice. But how many lives have you destroyed? You know,
I just became so content with that 50 rand I have in my bank account. Yes, it's fine. Let it be there. It's okay. Yes. I don't have to do all the extra things, you know. But what is the one thing, you know, as we close off, what is the one thing you wish people knew about the universe, especially today? For example, it's the first Sunday of this month. It's a new season. It's our new year, essentially. And, you know, it's the blood full moon. People are like, oh, what is even a full moon going to do? It just looks pretty. What do you wish people knew about the universe that could help them? Yeah.
I wish people understood that what you give to the universe, you get back.
Oh.
That's what I wish people knew. If I'm going to pour hate, I'm going to get hate back. You know, social media, you know, people have become this behind keyboard warriors, this behind keyboard bullies, and it's what you're doing to the universe. The fact that you're doing it to your phone doesn't mean there's nobody that's the energy that you give, and it's the energy that you're going to get back. And at the end of the day, when you need help, nobody's going to be there for you. Even if you think, but nobody sees me, the universe sees you. You know, there's always someone that is watching, you know, always. And I always say, the universe eye never sleeps. You know, if you speak ill of someone, you know, if you're thinking, for an example, if you come to me for help, you know, and say you're coming to me for help, but you're in doubts, the universe has already seen it. And whatever that I'm going to do for you is not going to work, because you already came with me with doubts. You know, so whatever you give the universe, you expect to receive it back. Always accept to receive it. If you do black things, dark things, you will receive those things, even if you don't receive it yourself, but your generations, your lineage will actually suffer from that. So I think I really wish people understood that whatever, even there's nothing hidden. Whatever you do towards the universe, you are going to get it back, and sometimes 10 times more. If you do good, you're going to get good 10 times more, even to your kids. If you do bad, if you don't forgive, you know, people forgive the hardest things, but you see them successful, you see them living a peaceful life. And I always say, being poor is the most expensive thing that you can put yourself into. And when I say poor, I don't mean being rich or having whatever. You know, people want so much that they are willing to sell their souls, and that is a poor person. If you are willing to sell your soul, then you're poor, because you're going to succumb to things that will never give you peace, and paying back that debt is very hard. So yeah, I think people need to understand that whatever you give to the universe, expect to receive it back.
Gee whiz. Let's get the admin now. Where can we find you? Where can we find your products? What can we expect in the next couple of months? I feel like there's something opening. I hear, ooh, we love it. I got a business card, y'all. Where can we find you? I know on here it says your WhatsApp is +27 73 324 9253. Your practice number has angel numbers of new beginnings. Stop it. I'm not even joking. I wish I could make this up. 111 as your practice number. Can we talk about alignment for a moment, Queen? Who are you? So where can we find your practice? I know that you are going to be opening soon as well. Your products, where can we find them?
In Durban, here in South Africa. In Durban, we do have a pharmacy already. It's in number 30 Dula Oma Lane. So yeah, just walk in there, purchase anything that you like, and we're opening soon here in Joburg. People can actually even book their online consultations on my line as well, the number that you gave them, and actually even call our offices, the 011 line. I'm wishing to expand over to neighboring countries, but I do courier outside of South Africa, so that's a nice part about it. So I do courier outside of South Africa, and even if you're not in Durban or you can't reach me, you are able to get the herbs because we courier all over South Africa, and for South Africans it's free. Only people that pay for courier charges are outside of South Africa because I use a different courier service. So yeah, we do have pharmacies. Joburg is coming up soon as well, so yeah, we're looking at expanding. What can you look for in the next months? Maybe Swaziland. I don't know.
Girl, invite us. We know how to have a party.
Definitely.
No, honestly, it was such a pleasure having you. Nombusa has been excited about this. Like, she was like, girl, you have no idea what you're in for. So I never take her excitement, lightly, because I know good things are coming. And I appreciate you for coming in here and having this conversation. And all the best.
May you very much.
May your life be a 111.
Yes, may life be a 111 and Africa be healed. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It is 7:57 Central African time. Let's enjoy a small jam before we head into the news.